Hanging out with Mike Emhof, who will begin his 9th season as president of CRSA Sprints. They had a nice booth here at Motorsports Expo, 6 race cars, and of course they're down here at the southern end of the building, so we'll talk with an accent. Mike, how you doing, sir?
Well, I don't know how much a southern accent will be down here, but yeah, we are on the southern end, and first thing right here on an end cap, CRSA Sprints booth with some great looking sprint cars in it this year, so very pleased, very pleased.
How was the show for you? See a lot of people?
Show was excellent, very, very good. Very busy yesterday throughout almost all of the day. A little light today, and I mean Sundays, a lot of people in church and got a lot of things to do today, but we were busy there for a good solid 2 hours. We're very busy and very pleased. Had a lot of people in and out of this booth all weekend long.
Yeah, but it's closer to 3 now, so they're getting ready to wrap up. Let's look at the schedule. Begins May 4th at Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, we hit the mountain twice this year. We'll be with Spoon Hour family at Thunder Mountain twice. That is part of a mini-series this year. I have 4 separate little series within the main tour this year. So they will kick off there as part of our Southern Tier series. Still looking for a little bit of sponsorship help on that one for the Southern Tier, which will, that's going to be 2 at Thunder Mountain, 2 at Afton, 2 at Penn Can, and we'll culminate that series at Skyline on September 19th.
Oh, nice.
On a Friday night portion of Ronnie and Brad's Turbo Blue Night. So that'll be our Southern Tier series this year as a mini-series.
And I was talking to you on Friday before things got going, said you have it set up so the end of the year, the different series kind of culminate week after week after week.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So we'll go, we kick it off there for our championship month, I guess I'll call it.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll end up with 4 mini-series and the overall championship. So we'll have 5 crownings within our 4 tracks. We'll kick that off Woodhull, which will be our second of 2 shows at Woodhull, and on September 14th. The following week, we go to, I got to think where I'm going. I believe it is, let me look. That would be the 19th. So
okay.
I think I missed a date in there. Yeah, we're at Woodhull on the 14th, so we do the 14th at Woodhull. We go the following weekend on a Friday at the Skyline, and we will be a championship there. And then the following weekend after that, we go to Utica, and that'll be our I-90 Pit Stop Challenge series. We'll be a champion there at Utica, and then we will finish our season at Land of Legends and a Dispatch Challenge. So right there, we go 3 weekends. We go to 4 different racetracks and crown 5 different series or champions. So
Didn't know there was going to be this much math involved, did you, Mike?
I tell you what, I try. Sometimes it just falls together, and I wonder how that happened. But I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
I like the finish at Land of Legends too, because that's one of the few tracks that runs them weekly. So it does kind of make sense to finish there, doesn't it?
It just happened. Paul sat down with me and talked. Paul Cole sat down and talked with me about that. And wanted to change his season a little bit, and he's going later than he has ever run a season.
Yep, 3 weeks into September.
And so that will end our tour, and Paul, as you know, was previously to my association with the Verdi's taking over as a top sponsor.
Oh, right.
Paul Cole was our named tour sponsor for several years, and when I put the Patriot Sprint Tour on the shelf, I sat with Joe and Patty Verdi, and they asked if there was room for them to take over top billing on the CRSA Sprints. Sat with Paul. Paul said he had no problem maybe stepping back into an associate role, and here we are with the Verdi family now in year 22 on the top billing of the Mike Emhof Motorsports Company series, so it's pretty awesome.
Looks like 305s are pretty healthy these days.
Very healthy, Doug. I mean, last year Mother Nature was not kind.
No, she wasn't.
20 race schedule. We only ran 14 shows, lost 6 to race.
Really, that many? Okay.
And but in 14 races, we saw 61 different 305 sprint cars.
Wow.
316 cars total for those 14 races. That gives you a 24.3 per race event. We had a low of 20 and a high of 33.
Pretty healthy indeed.
Bad.
Yeah. How many start? 22 or 24?
We started no less than 24 every event that we had that many cars in.
Now that's nice because you're not sending many people home.
Hardly
and in some cases, none. which is
in
ideal.
some cases, no, we start everybody. I mean, I as the owner and promoter, I have to look at that a little carefully.
Sure.
We've been, looking at that. 22 has always been our sprint car full field.
Yes,
and it
most
leaves
divisions.
2 spots for traveling regulars as provisionals.
Oh, I see.
Gives us a 24. Well, I've been gracious. I've given a 24 and talked to promoters and started as many as 26 on a given evening this year.
Nice.
When we've had over that number. So when we get 33 and 32
Yeah, that's
and
different,
30,
yeah.
you've got a situation. I start bringing 26. My pocketbook felt it just a little bit.
I would imagine it did. So CRSAsprints.com is how you can find out more. Again, first race, Thunder Mountain Speedway on May 4th. They finish September 28th. That's part of a 2-race weekend. Friday night at Utica Rome and Saturday at Atlanta Legends Raceway. Always good to see you, sir. Good luck this year, and I look forward to seeing you at the track.
Thanks, Doug. Appreciate what you do for us all here in CRSA Sprints. I think it's, we call them the up and coming, the rising stars of sprint cars.
And it's true.
I think that's what's happening today.
Make sure to check them out. Coming to a track near you this season.